Above the shattered plains where chaotic energy raged like a broken sea, an unimaginable scene unfolded. Xianxia, one of the 4 demon saints of the Han clan, had turned and fled. It was not defeat that drove him away, but fear. Fear of something that should never have appeared in this world. Within the body of that young man, a power beyond reason was awakening. A fragment of a Tier 9 mysterious pill, capable of shaking even the ancient clans. If you enjoy the way I make my videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really motivates me to keep creating. A flash of shock surged through Yaoling's beautiful eyes as she stood not far from Xiao, watching Xianxia turn around and flee in haste. Clearly, she had never imagined that Xiao could actually force such a terrifying expert to retreat. "Mr. Xiao, have you refined the Tier 9 mysterious pill?" Yaoling could not help but ask. As an alchemist, she understood all too well just how dreadful a Tier 9 mysterious pill truly was. To her, the idea that Xiao could refine such a pill within a mere 10 minutes was almost inconceivable. How could it be that easy? Xiao shook his head lightly. "I've only refined a portion of it." A wild, uncontrollable joy flickered deep within his eyes. The might of a Tier 9 mysterious pill had far exceeded his expectations. He had refined only a fraction of its medicinal strength, yet it had already propelled him from an advanced 5-star Daosheng to a 6-star Daosheng. No wonder even someone like Xianxia had been so desperately covetous of it. If I can completely refine the Tier 9 mysterious pill, I might be able to firmly step into the intermediate 6-star Daosheng realm. Xiao made a brief calculation in his heart, and the delight in his eyes grew even denser. Once everything here was settled, he absolutely had to refine the remaining medicinal strength within his body. Ha ha, it seems I intervened for nothing this time. Gu Dao slowly strode through the air, eventually landing beside Xiao. His gaze casually swept over the golden dragon energy dispersing from Xiao's hand. Yet his expression remained calm and composed. "Elder Gu Dao, you really know how to joke." Xiao hurriedly stood up, clasped his hands, and laughed. "If not for your timely intervention, my body might have already exploded from the overwhelming medicinal strength." "Oh." Gu Dao's expression shifted slightly. "What kind of pill is so powerful that even you cannot endure it?" "A Tier 9 mysterious pill," Xiao replied with a bitter smile. "In order to escape from Xianxia, I had no choice but to swallow it." "Tier 9 mysterious pill." The corner of Gu Dao's mouth twitched subtly. He could only shake his head with a wry smile. Xiao's fortune was truly enviable. Even he himself had never once consumed a pill of such a rank. "Elder Gu Dao." As Xiao and Gu Dao spoke, the sound of rushing wind rapidly approached from afar. Dozens of figures shot through the sky, their gazes filled with shock as they swept over the devastated plains below. Soon after, they hurried toward the mountain where Xiao and the others were located, landing one after another and greeting Gu Dao respectfully. Xiao casually swept his gaze across the group, only to pause slightly in surprise. The leader was someone he recognized, Ling Quan, with whom he had once shared a grudge. Ling Ken had also noticed Xiao. His expression immediately turned somewhat unnatural. Though he had remained within the Gu realm all these years, he had heard countless rumors of Xiao's exploits in the Central Plains. Each one was enough to inspire awe. Yet more than 10 years ago, this now godlike figure on the Doqi continent had not even possessed the strength to contend with him. The world truly changed too quickly. "Elder Gu Dao, we rushed here as soon as we sensed the disturbance." "May I ask what?" Ling Quan, evidently the leader, asked respectfully. "Everything is settled," Gu Dao replied indifferently. The one who came this time was Xianxia, one of the 4 demon saints of the Han clan. The expressions of Ling Quan and the others changed dramatically. Shock surged across their faces. The 4 demon saints were the pinnacle experts of the Han clan beings, whose status rivaled that of the Gu clan's 3 immortals. Aside from the clan heads and a handful of individuals, no one could contend with them. Gu Dao's brows furrowed as he coldly reprimanded them. "Look at yourselves. Xiao is far younger than any of you, yet he managed to survive while being pursued by Xianxia, and even nearly broke one of his arms. If the Gu clan's younger generation could produce such a person, our clan would surely flourish. How would the Han clan dare bully us then?" "Yes, Elder is right." Even Ling Quan dared not refute him. He quickly nodded in agreement, though his gaze secretly drifted towards Xiao. In his heart, he could only smile bitterly. Xianxia was a legendary existence to them. Yet Xiaoyan had not only escaped his grasp, but had even injured and driven him back. No matter how proud Ling Quan was, he had no choice but to acknowledge Xiaoyan's terrifying ability. "Elder Gu Dao, you praise me too highly," Xiaoyan said helplessly. His expression quickly turned solemn. "If not for your intervention, I might not be standing here intact. However, there is something crucial I must report. I hope to meet clan head Gu Yuan. The annihilation of the Yao clan is no small matter. The Han clan is definitely plotting something." "What?" Ling Quan and the others stiffened in shocked disbelief, flooding their eyes as they stared at Xiaoyan. "The Yao clan was destroyed as well." "This matter is indeed grave," Gu Dao said gravely. "Had you not informed us, we might not have learned of the Yao clan's fate for a long time." It seems even the clan head failed to sense the calamity approaching them. His gaze shifted to Yao Ling's pale, despairing face, and his voice softened slightly. "It appears we must invite the clan heads of the Yan and Lei clans as well. This time the Han clan is clearly targeting all the ancient clans. If they remain idle, they will only fall one by one into the Han clan's demonic hands." Xiaoyan slowly nodded. The Han clan had already positioned itself against all the ancient clans. Yet in the end, no one knew who would truly emerge victorious. Understanding the severity of the situation, Gu Dao said no more. After sending Ling Quan and the others back to Gu City, he immediately led Xiaoyan and Yao Ling into the Gu realm without delay. As expected, the news stirred an enormous uproar within the Gu realm. The destruction of the Yao clan by the Han clan sent shockwaves through every expert of the Gu clan. Such a feat already surpassed what the Gu clan itself could accomplish. Was the Han clan truly preparing for some terrifying scheme? All the Gu clan's elders gathered within a grand hall, its atmosphere heavy and oppressive. At the seat of honor sat Gu Yuan, whom Xiaoyan had met once before. His expression was profound and tranquil, appearing no different from an ordinary man. Yet with Xiaoyan's current strength, he could faintly sense the unfathomable terror concealed within that body. This was a true peak expert of the Doqi continent. To Gu Yuan's left sat three white-robed elders, Gu Dao among them. Xiaoyan could sense from the other two an aura no weaker than Gu Dao's, it was clear. They were the remaining two of the Gu clan's three immortals. Xiaoyan also noticed several familiar faces among the elders. However, their gazes toward him were now complex. When he had first arrived at the Gu realm, he was merely a Dozun. Though talented, he was hardly worthy of great regard. Yet in just a few short years, the Daozun had ascended to become a genuine six-star Daosheng, only one star shy of the three immortals themselves. On Gu Yuan's right sat members of the younger generation. At the very front was an elegant, peerless beauty. The moment Xiaoyan entered, her bright eyes locked onto him, gentle yet captivating. She was none other than Xun Er. Xiaoyan greets clan head Gu Yuan. Xiaoyan clasped his hands respectfully, not daring to show the slightest disrespect. Yaoling beside him also bowed. "Haha. In less than a decade you've reached such a realm," Gu Yuan said warmly, nodding in praise. "There is hope yet for the revival of the Xiao clan." If Xiao Xuan knew of this, he would surely be delighted. Many elders could only smile bitterly. In all these years, Gu Yuan had never praised anyone so highly. And Gu Yuan continued with a smile, "You may call me uncle. Though my seniority far exceeds yours, she is after all my daughter." A faint blush instantly bloomed across Xun Er's cheeks. The younger generation erupted in silent astonishment. With these words, Gu Yuan had tacitly acknowledged Xiaoyan's relationship with her. "Thank you, Uncle Gu Yuan." Xiaoyan understood the implication clearly. His heart relaxed slightly. The fact that he had taken Xun Er's purity had clearly not escaped the eyes of these old foxes. Fortunately, his current strength placed him among the very peak of the Gu clan. Otherwise, such a matter would never have been resolved so smoothly. Would the Gu clan truly entrust their most treasured jewel to an ordinary man? "Tell us about the Yao clan," Gu Yuan said, waving his hand gently. Xiaoyan's expression grew solemn. After exchanging a glance with Yao Ling, he paused briefly before asking, "May I ask, has Uncle ever heard of the so-called Tunnling clan?" Crack! The sound of shattering teacups echoed through the hall. The elders abruptly lifted their heads, staring at Xiaoyan in unison. Within their gazes lurked unmistakable fear. Xiaoyan's heart sank. Just what kind of existence was this Tunnling clan? That even the mighty Gu clan reacted with such terror. Tunnling clan. Gu Yuan's expression visibly trembled the moment those two words left Xiaoyan's lips. He immediately drew in a deep breath, his previously calm aura subtly disturbed. His sharp gaze locked onto Xiao Yan as he asked in a solemn voice, "Why would you ask about that? Uncle Gu Yuan should know that the Han clan possesses the nihility-devouring flame, correct?" Xiao Yan asked in return, his tone steady. Yes, Gu Yuan nodded slowly. Back then, I once exchanged blows with the nihility-devouring flame and severely injured it. After that battle, it vanished without a trace. It should still be recuperating. Xiao Yan's brow twitched faintly. Even knowing Gu Yuan's strength, he could not help but draw a sharp breath inward. He had personally witnessed the terrifying might of the nihility-devouring flame in the Yao realm. Even when the Yao clan had exhausted all its strength to summon a fragment of Yao Di's soul, that fragment had still been obliterated. Yet such an existence had once been gravely wounded by Gu Yuan himself. Xiao Yan exchanged a glance with Yao Ling. After a brief pause, he began recounting everything that had occurred in the Yao realm, in meticulous detail, including the moment when the nihility-devouring flame transformed into members of the Tunnling clan. That's impossible. How could the nihility-devouring flame become the Tunnling clan? Several elders cried out in disbelief once Xiao Yan finished speaking. Uncle Gu Xiao Yan frowned slightly as he looked at Gu Yuan, whose brows were tightly knitted. What exactly is the Tunnling clan? Gu Yuan let out a slow sigh. His voice grew heavy as he spoke. The Tunnling clan was an exceedingly mysterious clan of the ancient era. According to the records in ancient texts, they once stirred up endless bloody storms across the Doqi continent. It is common knowledge that the inheritance of ancient clans relies on bloodline strength. Once that bloodline is exhausted, the clan becomes no different from ordinary people. In short, every ancient clan will one day face the exhaustion of its bloodline unless it gives birth to another elite Du Di. Xiao An nodded silently. The downfall of the Xiao clan had begun precisely because its bloodline strength had dried up. The world inevitably gives birth to strange and ominous existences, Gu Yuan continued. The Tunnling clan was one such anomaly. They possessed an utterly terrifying ability, the power to devour the bloodline strength of other ancient clans, thereby extending their own survival. In order to persist, the Tunnling clan turned their blades toward the ancient clans themselves. That era became a great calamity for the Doqi continent. Numerous ancient clans were annihilated, their bloodline strength swallowed entirely by the Tunnling clan. This naturally enraged the remaining ancient clans. Eventually, many of them formed an alliance to wage war against the Tunnling clan. At that time, the Tunnling clan reigned as overlords. Their strength far surpassed any single clan. Yet no matter how powerful they were, they could not withstand the combined might of all the ancient clans. In the end, the Tunnling clan was destroyed. The surviving remnants fled in all directions, hunted relentlessly. From that moment onward, the Tunnling clan never rose again. They gradually vanished from history, their name fading into silence. Gu Yuan's eyes narrowed slightly. After a pause, he said slowly, "I recall that the final clan head of the Tunnling clan was killed by the Han clan." Oh, shock rippled through the hall. From that point onward, the Tunnling clan completely disappeared, Gu Yuan said. Yet the Han clan continued to exist. A sharp glint flickered in his eyes, as though a realization had dawned. Could it be, Xiao Yan asked incredulously, that the Han clan is the Tunnling clan? I don't believe so, Gu Yuan shook his head. According to the ancient records, the Tunnling clan also attacked the Han clan in the past, but were eventually repelled. However, he paused. Perhaps the Han clan obtained something from the last clan head of the Tunnling clan, something that allowed them to persist for all these years. Gu Dao suddenly spoke, his expression grave. Clan head, do you remember the ancient clans that mysteriously declined or vanished after the continent ceased producing elite Do Di? Many of their disappearances were unnatural. Now that I think about it, they bear striking similarities to what the Shi and Ling clans experienced. You're saying, Gu Yuan's eyes narrowed, those clans weren't wiped out by fate, but by the Han clan. Over tens of thousands of years, ancient clans have risen and fallen countless times, Gu Dao said slowly. Yet the Han clan has always remained unscathed. Their bloodline strength seems inexhaustible. This anomaly has long troubled me. We simply lacked evidence. But now, if that's truly the case, Gu Dao's voice turned heavy, then we are nothing more than bloodline springs raised and harvested by the Han clan. A chill crept through the hall, sinking into everyone's bones. "There's no need to exaggerate," Gu Yuan said calmly. "Even if they possess an ability akin to the Tunnling clan, they cannot domesticate us entirely. Otherwise, Hun Tiandi would not have been gravely injured by Xiao Xuan's final strike." The elders finally breathed a little easier. Now that the nihility devouring flame has resurfaced, Gu Yuan continued, it has likely fully recovered. This also explains how the Hun clan has avoided our detection all these years. He traced a slow circle in the air with his finger, then clenched his hand. This is because he swallowed an entire realm into himself. Hiss! Cold breaths echoed throughout the hall, swallowing an entire realm that was no longer the act of a human. "He is not human," Gu Yuan said calmly, though his eyes gleamed with frost. "It seems his mastery over devouring power has only grown. In the past, he could not have accomplished such a feat. As for his transformation into Tunnling clan members, that may well be the true reason the Hun clan has endured." Clan head, an old white-haired elder, asked hoarsely, "Do you mean that the nihility devouring flame devoured the last Tunnling clan head and inherited its abilities?" "That is the only explanation," Gu Yuan nodded. A murderous chill flickered in his lowered gaze. "Such an existence is far too dangerous. It must be eradicated." Silence fell upon the hall. No one had expected the Hun clan to conceal such a monstrous foundation. And the true reason the ancient clans found themselves retreating step by step was the nihility devouring flame. The Hun clan attacked the Ling Shi and Yao clans for two reasons, Gu Yuan said slowly. One to harvest bloodline strength, the other, his gaze pierced into the void. The To Shi ancient god Jade, Hun Tiandi, can no longer wait. Hun Tiandi, Xiao Yan murmured the name. It carried the weight of heaven itself. Only Gu Yuan might stand against such a being. Uncle Gu Xiao Yan said solemnly, the Han clan already possesses 4 ancient jades. They will not stop until they obtain the remaining 4. Once they enter the To Shi ancient god cave and grasp the secret of Do Di, the fate of the entire continent will lie in their hands. The hall sank into oppressive silence. They had already been pushed to the brink. Finally, Xiao Yan spoke again, his voice firm. "If another clan falls, we will only be left waiting for death. To fight there is still hope. To do nothing, our fate will mirror that of the Ling Shi and Yao clans." His voice rang through the hall. Many elders trembled. Their gazes turned toward Yao Ling, her grief-stricken face stripped of all former pride. All eyes slowly shifted to Gu Yuan. After a long moment, Gu Yuan sighed softly, then smiled. "Good little fellow. Bold indeed." He turned and commanded, "Send word to the Yan and Lei clans. Invite their clan heads. It is time to discuss life and death."